So let's just firstly reflect on the weekend's result. Was it slightly frustrating, obviously the result, but also you did create a lot, particularly in the first half, create plenty of chances?
Yeah, we done analysis straight after the game, first day back in, and the gaffer, he said it was the best, especially the first half, was the best performance we've given under him. And he said even watching back, maybe Burnley aside, probably our best performance from the season. So obviously frustrating, yeah, goes without saying, but we have to take the positives, especially where we are now. We have to take everything we can, learn from the negatives, the little details that have cost us, and realise that we take a few chances, it's a totally different game.
And is that the feeling in the group that it is improving and that you can sort of see the path ahead of you?
Yeah, definitely. I think regardless of results, we're going up. We're going in the direction that we need to stay up. But something's got to click. I think it is clicking slowly but surely. We have to make sure that process is sped up, especially going into the next 3 games. We looked at Saturday as a game where 3 points would have been fantastic, and if we got a clean sheet, it would have been brilliant. But football, sometimes you can't affect some things, and they were clinical. They're 2 clear chances they scored. We had 4 or 5 in the first half that we didn't score on another day we would have. Like I say, sometimes where you're down there, that's the way things go.
Newcastle at the weekend, obviously a crucial game, and their side that were in a difficult position, they've managed to pull themselves out of it.
Yeah, they've shown it. What it takes. A few, 2 or 3 wins on the trot, and you're out of it, and that's how it still is. But we need to make sure that we keep that pack close and not let them start to slowly drift away. Especially, like I said, especially going into the next 3 games is massive, and we need to pick up as many points as we can.
St James's Park, one of the nice stadiums to really play in English football. Looking forward to getting up there and hopefully getting a result that can turn it around.
Yeah, definitely. I think we just need to go there and be positive. We've been, working on our tactics with the gaffer. Obviously, he knows tactics inside out, and he's feeding us things. But we've got to go there and we've got to maybe win ugly, win dirty. Do the horrible things, and then let the players who have got tons of ability, and that just from him goes without saying. And we just got to let them go and enjoy themselves. While the seasoned players and the ones that maybe the English lads, the British that who know the league a lot more, have to go and do the dirty stuff to allow the players to go and enjoy themselves, and maybe that's hopefully that'll happen Saturday.
And Mitrovic going back to Newcastle will be up for it, won't he?
Definitely, yeah, he'll be buzzing. He's been brilliant this year, and even when he hasn't scored, he's been really pivotal for us. He gives us that strength, because everybody associates us with good free-flowing football. When you're looking back at last year and got the team promoted, but he gives us that that brute, that strength, that when we're under the cosh, hit him, get around him and feed off him, and then in the box, you know how good he is. So he'll have the bit between his teeth, definitely, and hopefully he can get back on the score sheet.
A lot's been made, obviously, of the defensive issues and the goals being conceded. do you feel as a group on the training ground that those small improvements are being made, that you're getting closer to being a little bit more solid at the back?
Yeah, well, we're not idiots. We know what it takes to keep a clean sheet. We know what things can't creep in, what mistakes are being made. We're not naive enough to think, yeah, we're playing brilliant in that, and we're not making any mistakes. I think the lads have realised that in this league, you can't afford to make mistakes we've been making. Last year you get away with it quite a bit more, but here it's the centre forwards, they're so ruthless. The strike forces in this league, they're so potent. They love goals, and I think it's taken some adjusting. It's going to come. The clean sheet is going to come, but like I say, sometimes you need a bit of help with that. And maybe we have had it, maybe we haven't had it. We've had chances to get the clean sheet, especially under the new gaffer, because he's defensively. Italians are always on their defensive side. He's very hard on it, and analysis is the first thing we go through is goals conceded, chances against, and he goes through what we need to work on. But it's going to come, and I haven't got to tell you, I hope it's sooner rather than later, but it's going to come, and when it does, we're going to get that feeling of a clean sheet, and that's going to drive us on for more.
And how good as well will that be when it does come, for the fans? I'm sure as players you feel their frustration, you want to give them something back.
Yeah, sometimes you need to build on clean sheets. At the end of the day, a clean sheet, at worst you're going to get is a point. We need all the points we can get, and if that means going away to Newcastle and drawing 0-0, being under the cosh, soaking up pressure, then so be it. But you know, we've got the quality that if we do keep one, we know we're gonna create chances, and more times than not we're gonna score. Yeah, like you say, it's going to be important. It's going to be something for the fans to feed off, and for us, a bit of confidence, because we're going to have earned it. And we've been working hard on the training ground to try and make sure that happens. But we need to put it into fruition.